Tessa from Mama's Geeky here, and welcome to the Mama's Geeky Show. Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Mama's Geeky Show. Today I want to talk to you about a few things that you should be watching, or you should watch. Listen, these are all things that I binged this past week and watched this past week, and all of them are yes, thumbs up, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, must watch. But before I get to that, I real briefly want to talk about something that I hope is a must watch. I'm so torn. Great news. I think we finally are getting the Snyder Cut. You guys, we are getting the Snyder Cut of Justice League. It is going to be part of HBO Max, which, number one, frustrating because now I have to buy HBO Max. There are so many streaming services and this is driving me crazy. But, I mean, obviously I have to check it out. In my opinion, Justice League was not a good movie. Not at all. And I think a lot of people share that opinion. And I'm really worried that we're going to have our hopes up for something that's good or at least better. And it's still going to suck. I mean, I hope it doesn't. I hope that's not what happens. But I just have this feeling that it's not going to be what we want it to be. It's going to be like 4 hours long or a few different mini-series episodes. And well, I hope that we certainly get what we have been hoping and wishing for. I'm not 100% positive that we will, but fingers crossed. So in 2021, let's get ready for the Snyder Cut, guys. I can't wait to come and talk to you guys about it once it is out and everybody sees it. But now let's move on to this week's episode. I'm so excited because there's a lot of things that I just really have been dying to talk to you guys about, and now I have time to do it. So first of all, The Lovebirds. It is out today on Netflix. It is a fantastic movie. The two leads are just absolutely phenomenal. I believe this movie was supposed to go to theaters and it ended up just cutting into Netflix, but I'm not 100% positive on that. But from the moment I saw the trailer, I was like, okay, this is going to be a funny movie. Like, this is going to be funny. It's probably going to be predictable, but whatever, right? It's an action, love story, comedy, like sort of a love story. I don't even know how to describe it to you guys except amazing. It completely blew my mind. I watched it earlier this week, and like I said, it is available today to watch on Netflix, so make sure you do that. But it was so good. It was so funny. I laughed so hard. There were moments that completely surprised me. I didn't even, you talk about something being predictable, right? And I thought maybe this will be predictable, but it wasn't. Certain things, yes, like something at the very beginning. I mean, you know what's going to happen at the end. I don't really want to give it away, but I mean, even from the trailer, from the preview, you can guess and figure out what's going to happen. But other than that, I mean, there were things that completely surprised me, like a twist that I was like, oh, I actually really didn't see that coming. That was a good reveal, which I wasn't expecting from this movie. I expected a cute, funny movie, and instead this is a really good movie, a great comedy, a wacky comedy, but at its core, it actually has a good story. So, which I really wasn't expecting. And I don't know what that means for the movie, for the trailer. But I will say it was a very pleasant surprise. Absolutely phenomenal. Great movie. Great date night movie. Great movie night. Just curl up this weekend with, some popcorn and a bottle of wine and watch it. There is some, violence. There's some murders going on. If you missed the trailer, then maybe you didn't know that. But so just be warned about that. There's trailers, there's language, stuff like that. They talk about sex. But, I mean, it's so good. It doesn't matter. It's so good. The Lovebirds on Netflix now. Be sure to check it out. When you do, let me know in the comments what you think. Next up, I want to talk to you about The Great. Now, this is on Hulu. It is a 10-episode series, and it is a period piece. It is set back in the time of Catherine the Great, and this is a quote-unquote historical show, but it's really not. They take little tiny bits of history and make this whole crazy story around it that is phenomenal. Okay, we have the two leads, which are Nicholas Hoult, who is amazing, and Elle Fanning, who is also amazing. And they blew my mind. They both play their roles so well in this show that for a while I was like, wow, Nicholas Holt's kind of a dick. And then I'm like, oh, that's the guy he's playing. That's Peter. Okay, all right. But Elle Fanning is just so strong in her role, and I love her presence and her girl power. It's amazing. She's so good. But at the same time, it is hilarious. There are moments that I was laughing so hard I couldn't even breathe. But then there's also like lots of violence and killing, and there's definitely sex. So be warned, like lots of it, and like weird, awkward sex. Very awkward. Like where you're almost like, should I be watching this? This is a little uncomfortable. But it's good. There were some moments where I was like, I might throw up. My friend Amanda from Crazy Amanda Reacts was actually texting me. There's a moment, I believe it's in the second episode, that we were both like, oh, I had to turn away. That was disgusting. I can't watch anymore. But you're turning away like this. You're like, I can't watch anymore. But overall, I mean, fantastic series. Absolutely worth a binge. 100%. Like I said, it's 10 episodes. Super bingeable. I mean, they are like 40 to 50 minute episodes, but man, they fly by quick. You're always waiting for the next one. My husband and I binged it in 3 days, 3 nights. So what does that say about it? It's really, really, really good. Definitely worth a watch. Again, that is on Hulu. It is It is Nicholas Hoult, Elle Fanning. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. And last, but most certainly not least, Defending Jacob. Defending Jacob is on yet another streaming service. We've covered Netflix, we've covered Hulu, and now we are about to cover Apple TV Plus. Full disclosure, I do not pay for the service. They give me access to a screening room. So I have seen the full series, all 8 episodes, which I know not all of them are out yet. So I am keeping my mouth shut about the ending. I believe the 7th episode comes out today. But I've seen them all, and I will say from the very first one, I was absolutely hooked. Now, I've read a lot of reviews, and people are saying that it is a little drawn out, and it's taking up too much. But for me, yes, it's drawn out. Yes, it's a little slow. Sure, it could have been a 5 or 6 part series. However, I feel like the payoff is worth it. And I know not everyone is going to agree with this. If you've read the book, there is a different ending, and I know there's a lot of controversy about that. It has come out that there's a different ending. They have said that. I believe it was the producer, the screenwriter. They all said, no, it's different. It's not the same as the book. And so I have not read the book, but I decided to go and read like a synopsis of the book, read what happened, especially the ending, and it is different. And I must say, I think I like the show version ending better. I think it leaves you with a little more... I don't want to give anything away, but you got to use your mind, and I like that about this. And apparently the way the book was too, it didn't give 100% clear answers either, which I'm kind of a fan of. I'm kind of into that. So I like that they've drawn it out because I feel like they're giving you lots and lots and lots of pieces to the puzzle for you to put together yourself and for you to decide for yourself and make a decision for yourself. Not to mention that Chris Evans is absolutely amazing in the role. Whoo, bearded Cap. I mean, he looks good. I'll say that. Listen, I'm an Iron Man girl, but if Cap is bearded, I'll take him any day. So, but he's so great in this dramatic role. I wasn't expecting him to be as good as he was, to be perfectly honest with you. And the woman who plays his wife and the kid who plays his son, he's from It, they're just so good. They're all so good. He's also from Knives Out, which I thought was fun because I thought I wonder if they knew each other from Knives Out. But either way, so great. The lead roles are like, they're all so good and they leave you guessing. They don't give anything away, which I think is great, and it's definitely worth a watch. Like I said, I believe this is the 7th episode today, so next week will be the finale, so be sure to check that out. If you do, let me know what you think. That's on Apple TV Plus, which I think is like $5 a month. It's so worth it. So there you have it. Something on Netflix to watch, something on Hulu to watch, and something on Apple TV Plus to watch. If there's anything you guys want me to check out and review for you, let me know in the comments. If you've seen these things, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. So be sure to watch The Lovebirds. That's out today on Netflix. The Great is on Hulu. Super bingeable, 10 episode series, season 1, I should say. And Defending Jacob. It's going to be 8 parts total. The 8th one comes out next week. You definitely want to watch it. Chris Evans is amazing. Everyone's amazing. They're all must watches. And yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed that the Snyder Cut is going to be a must watch too. But I just have a feeling it won't be. Anyways, I'm Tessa with the Mama's Geeky Show, and thanks so much for tuning in today. Bye, guys.